she's going to have to do something. 20 billion is a considerable amount, and you can't just
Yeah.
fiddle it around and somehow get it from shaving things here and there. She gave interviews before the recess saying she wasn't going to touch the big four taxes: income tax, national insurance, VAT, and corporation tax. That's 75%, I think, of revenue
Yeah.
raises are off the table. So where are you seeing this very, very skinny wriggle room?
I think probably the most sensible, but also, frankly, most unpopular thing to do would be to sort out council tax. Those bans have been unchanged since the 1990s. It is crazy that we have one of the most important kind of property taxes that exists in this country. And it's based on valuations that go back, a whole generation or longer. And so I would have thought if you were really kind of, reforming Labour government coming into office and wanting to take unpopular decisions, then the one thing you could have done in your very first budget is to say, listen, every other government since the year dot has been too scared to do this. We're going to do it. We're going to create a more functional system. If you have a smaller house or a smaller home or live in a smaller home, you won't pay as much council tax. But if you have a bigger home, you will. Like, why not do that? If you're talking about wealth taxes, that is about the closest thing we already have to it. So I think in the absence of that, probably the most likely thing would be capital gains tax. I think that's just the most straightforward thing. If they're looking for something that's like a wealth tax where they can raise more money and it's administratively possible.
There is a little bit of wiggle room already built into the fiscal rules that not many people know about. And that is that from spring 2027, she's allowed to break, basically to be about 13 to 15 billion pounds shy of meeting her target in 2029, which is her main fiscal rule that all day-to-day government spending should be paid for by tax, not borrowing. She's allowed to miss that by 13 to 15 billion pounds and still say that she's met her rule, right? And in the document that was published last October, that exists, that ability to sort of miss your rule by a bit, providing you promise to get back into balance by the next budget, is there from 2027. The whisper that I was picking up was that maybe somehow they bring forward the date that she can pull that lever and miss that target by a little bit. Now, I don't know whether or not they're going to do that. And the Treasury was a little bit opaque. They were playing it down, but not definitively, as far as I can see, ruling it out when I last checked in with them.